Garcia versus Shawn Porter on the weekend. Great fight. Really, 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 really great fight. 50-50 fight between two... Where are they in the welterweight rankings? I mean, you could argue with Furman in exile, and that's kind of what he is, right? No one knows what's going on with Furman. Spencer's number one. I think people recognize that. Some people will say Crawford is number two, but for me, I need to see more action as a welterweight before I can have him as number two. Beating Jeff Horn doesn't make you number two. So you could make an argument to say this is number two versus number three. You really could. And stylistically, it's a fantastic fight as well. You've got Garcia, who can do a bit of everything. When you think of Garcia, you think of someone that's got that fantastic right hand, good counter puncher, good to the body. Watch the Furman fight. He went to Furman's body a lot. Good jab. Probably lacks a bit of foot movement. That's my one criticism of him. Lacks a bit of foot movement. But everything else, solid sort of 8, 9 out of 10. And then you've got Shawn Porter, who's just a nightmare to fight. Sometimes I even think that Shawn Porter's swarming style kind of messes him up a bit. I kind of feel like he gets caught up in it as well. And sometimes I think Shawn Porter should take a step back and actually learn to box a bit. Because he is a good boxer. I mean, you look at his amateur record, the guy can box. Everyone labels Danny Garcia a cherry picker. I've even done the same thing. I'm like, Danny Garcia cherry picker. And I think it's more because of the Rod Salka one. That Rod Salka thing has given him this label that he probably doesn't deserve. You look at Danny Garcia's resume, and it's pretty damn impressive. It really is. I mean, everyone will obviously talk about the most recent ones of Furman, Lucas Matisse. But go back a few years, you've got Kendall Holt on there. Now he's going to add Shawn Porter to it as well. Win or lose, it's a fantastic resume. And you get Shawn Porter, who's got a decent resume as well, but needs to win a big one. Needs to win a big one badly, and he hasn't done that yet. Brook and Furman were those big ones, and he hasn't got a big one. And this will be his, like, I won't say it's his final opportunity, because he'll get more, because there's some good names in the welterweight division, but this is the big one he needs. He needs this one to kind of rubber stamp and say, you know what, yes, I am a top welterweight. Because right now, you look at his biggest wins, and they are Devin Alexander, Paulie Malignaggi back in the day. There isn't much that goes, wow. I mean, people might say Adrian Broner, but I don't know. You look at what Adrian Broner's done recently, and is that a big win? Probably. So he needs a big win. Garcia's had a big win, but Garcia knows that a big win puts him in a position to fight Spence or Crawford or maybe even Amir Khan rematch. So it's a great fight between two legit guys. If I have to pick one right now, I'm going to go Danny Garcia. I think Danny Garcia's boxing IQ is just a bit better, and I think that's what it's going to come down to. I think once he can get through the swarm that is Shawn Porter for the first 5 or 6 rounds, I expect Garcia to just be punch perfect. And again, I'm telling you now, that right hand is laser-like. There's not many better right hands in boxing right now. Danny Garcia's right hand is laser-like. When he sets it up, you don't see it coming and bang. I wouldn't be shocked if he can get Porter out of there. I know it's a bit crazy, but I wouldn't be shocked if Garcia can land one and put Porter to sleep in around 11 or 12. Crazy, I know. I know it's crazy, but it wouldn't shock me. And if that happens, then for me, I hope he gets on the mic and say, you know what? Give me Spence now. That's what I want to see. We've got to see that. We've got to see someone finally calling out Spence. And I think if Garcia wins emphatically, which he might not, he's got to call out Spence. It can't just be Crawford. I mean, Crawford can't be the only 147 guy that's calling out Spence. Someone's got to step up. And I think Garcia, if he wins, will step up. What do you guys think? Who wins? I'm going for Garcia. Points or Garcia stoppage. Because I just don't think that Shawn Porter's shown me enough to get over the big boys. But he hasn't done it quite yet. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Peace.